So this first story that I came across the internet, it was just it made me kind of think, and it's this couple that doesn't bring their kids to school or educate them in any way. No school, no curfew, no anything. They just let them do whatever they want to do. And it was just kind of weird to me to even came across this. I have never seen anything like it. So let's take a little look and see what we can learn here today.
The four Martin children, ages 11, 8, 5, and 2, simply don't go to school. Never have. They aren't homeschooled either. Instead, they're what's called unschooled.
Your mom lets you kind of read and study whatever you want? What about like math? Does she ever force you to do math?
No, not really.
No, not really. Oh my God, I can kind of see this like as these types of kids when they grow up. I wonder how they're gonna turn into. They have no discipline. They have no concept of anything really. It's like whatever they want to do, they want to do it, and if they don't get it, I mean, I wonder if they grow up older, what kind of personality traits they're gonna have or character they're gonna have. It seems like they wouldn't even care about anything, and I think that's bad for society, having careless people not care about anything and not really contribute to society. And these kids, it seems like they're on the way there, so let's keep watching.
Unschooling is radical enough, but radical unschooling extends the laissez-faire philosophy to parenting. Meals, for example, are up to the kids.
Pasta with peanut butter sauce. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to try some.
Whatever they want, as long as it's in the house.
So wait, they're not schooled and they can do whatever they want, eat whatever they want. Wow, what a life. I mean, they pretty much got it made. I bet you all the other students or people that go to school are probably jealous of these kids, because literally they can do whatever they like and whenever they like and eat whatever they want. It's almost like they control the parents almost. But like I said, let's keep watching and see how this turns out.
Dana says her children have learned reading and math without formal instruction. But when we asked 11-year-old Devin a basic multiplication question, he stumbled. We followed the Martins on a rainy day in Madison, New Hampshire to see how this learning through osmosis works. They went on a field trip. First stop, the Weather Discovery Center.
It says wind is caused when air flows from an area of high pressure to an area of low pressure.
So what did you learn?
I learned not to stand on top of a mountain.
Oh my God, that was such a basic answer. This dude, man, oh my God. I don't even know what to say. He's a funny looking little kid.
I learned not to stand on top of a mountain.
I don't know what to say about this video. It's a very odd situation, and what they're doing to their kids, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but each his own. We live on this earth, and we all gonna die, so whatever you want to do. But at the same time, I personally think that having your kids not disciplined and at least put some knowledge in them to do something, set them up for greatness instead of failure. And I personally think these kids are on the path of failure, but you know, you never know. I might be wrong and it might work for them, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of like looking at the facts and seeing the character and the behavior. I don't know, but at the same time, I do not know. So each his own, do whatever you like. But like I said before, people like these are kind of bad for society, and it seems like they're not really caring, or it's like they just want to do whatever they want to do. And I don't know, as a whole nation, and to kind of go towards something great as a team, as a humanity, I don't know. There might be little bad apples in the bunch. So let's go to the next story and watch it and talk about it. Let's do this.
I have to leave my country. I have to leave my family for I go to American. Start new life with nothing. No money, no job. But I believe in David.
When I get to America, we will be living with Chris and Nikki. It makes sense because I don't have a car. I don't have an apartment. I don't have a house. I don't even have a U.S. bank account at this point.
Dang, dude. No money, no car, no bank account, no nothing. And wow, man, how did he even get this girl? I mean, dang, dude. And look at him. Look at him. I bet this, like if you didn't know, this show is called 90 Day Fiancé, where a person from another country comes to America and they get married, and they have 90 days to do so if they decide they want to get married. And apparently this guy got married and he's going back to America and not having really anything. And wow. Let's keep watching and see how this turns out.
And I tend to get excited and do things without consulting. You know, you're not allowed to work, but we would like you to, maybe volunteer to do some things like, volunteer to. I like Thai food. I would love. You love to cook.
Yeah, sure. I can cook for you.
Okay, all right, cook for me. I like to get massages. I like Thai massage. So, is that something that you would be cool to, volunteer to give me a massage or something by the pool?
Oh my God! Wait, what? Why would you even ask? Wait, so hold on. So okay, what's happening here is that his friend invited him to live in his house, all right, for free. And he asked her, if you don't mind, can you maybe help around the house and maybe cook your Thai food? And she was like, yeah, sure, that's great. And it seems like it turned very uncomfortable and weird situation after that. Why would you even ask her to give you a massage? Why would you even allow that to happen? And it seems like, wow, I don't know. I think this is really weird and very uncomfortable situation to even ask somebody to give him the massage. But he wants a happy ending as well. I mean, wow, man. I guess the rent has to get paid somehow, right?
Cool to, volunteer to give me a massage or something by the pool, or. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm not making you do anything. I'm just saying it would be nice.
Anyways, let's go back to the next video and check out the next story here.
Could you maybe give me a Bible verse?
Oh, that doesn't mean
interpret it or something?
Yeah, could you preach for us and then tell us what it is you mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you want me
Yeah.
preaching it?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Well, there's a verse. There's a verse. You want him to preach?
Yeah.
Get up and preach. Get up and preach.
Yeah, go ahead. Stand up right where you are if you want to. Go ahead.
Jeffy, do you want to preach?
If you want to. If you don't want
the
to,
audience shouldn't be able to intimidate you into this. If you want to do it, it's up to you.
Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed.
Okay.
Wow, what the crap was that? That was weird. Oh my God, what is going on right now? So apparently this is like a kid's preacher or something like that. And it was on an Oprah show, and they asked him to preach something to actually from the Bible, whatnot, like preaching, and this is what he did. Wow, it's almost like back in the 1600 or 1500s, like in the street. You are shamed. Oh my God. This seems a little bit too extreme. I mean, where's the passion? Where's the love in the preaching? It seems more like demanding, and instead of sharing something positive. I don't know if he's really knows what he's really saying. So once he's finished preaching, they actually asked him to say what it means, and this is what he came up with.
Duffy, do you understand what you just said? Could you put into your own words what you just said?
Yeah, I know what it means, but I just can't.
Please let him speak. Yes.
Means well, I know what it means, but it's just hard to understand.
What's so hard to understand? I mean, if you're gonna say something, you have to know what it means. I really don't understand the logic here, and his father's actually encouraging this. I think they're both all kind of sick in the head, to be honest with you, delusional and too extreme when it comes to that, believing something so deep and it turns into something so evil. Where this is what actually what you see here in the video. What it's almost like evil passes on evil, and it's like a continuous cycle of ignorance and stupidity. not knowing what really they're talking about, and you know, really breaking down what is really the truth here, and too extreme, I personally think, and delusional on a high level. And he's gonna grow up like this as a kid, and it's kind of sad. Why would you even, I don't know. I think this is not good, again, for society. Extremist, misleading people, and at the same time, like I said before in almost most of my videos, sheep follow sheep, and you got to be really careful not to believe some of this stupid stuff and ignorant things that people talk about and make it look good sometimes in videos and such. So you can be very, it can blind somebody to believing certain things. So you got to be careful, people. And at the same time, there was a story about stuff like this, where people back in the day, like preachers and stuff like that, and they thinking they're preaching the word of God, but at the same time they're so delusional and so blinded and misleading people into the worst things ever. And then he killed all his members by poisoning them. I think it's like out there in the videos. I mean, I can show you a clip right now.
Jim Jones, the leader of an American religious cult.
Jim Jones led over 900 of his followers into the mass suicide.
One of the biggest mass suicides in recorded history.
And it's sickening, I think. So you got to be careful, people. Don't believe everything that you see or hear, and just sometimes you just have to trust your gut and go in the direction where you need to be and what you need to do. So be careful, you know, be careful. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please leave a comment, and thank you so much. See you guys next time. Peace.